Die?
This might shock you.
I forgot that heals you.
Time to blaze a new trail.
It's fine, because if this game was accurate, then I would be able to, get more experience from you because I made you more powerful. Just like in Breath of Fire 3, when you make the lava men more powerful. So yeah, that should be how that works, totally. Die. Okay, I'm gonna have to find some way to get up there. Just hit this one. On second thought. You literally can't move. You're literally cool. Dead? Heal up. No, 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 no.
I'll never let myself falter.
I have the will.
Please go
and
somewhere
I
where I
have
can,
the
like,
power.
hit you. That works.
I'll slice you all right here.
Yeah, now I'm doing more damage because I'm getting kills with Felius. Do this for more class points. No, Clarissa. Too bad you can't,
I may not look it, but I'm
You can't get up
complete
there.
Package.
No, but you gotta stop doing this map. I do not like this map that much. I gotta stop picking it. Pick like the swamp map, or if I want something quick, I can pick the checkpoint. So I don't know what the countdown means.
Here goes.
The dashing hero makes his move.
Bye. Objective achieved. Quest cleared. Did I even get any more Gela than I normally would have? I don't feel like I got much more, to be honest with you. I got, oh wait, I did, because I was at like, wasn't that like 100? Actually, that was a lot of Gela. What am I talking about? Let's go back here. Find whoever it is we have to talk to. Thanks, Alexia. The forge is now out of the guard's hands, and I hope it can be of some aid to your battle. That's for the synthesis. I would like to buy some heal berries if possible. Honestly, we need some potion berries, but money ain't cheap. Or, money ain't cheap. Money is not easy to come by, so easier said than done. We're probably gonna have to do like a couple of battles to catch up on money. It's like the life's finally back in the Hanagar in this workshop too. Thank you very much. Here's some helpful information for you. The more item scopes you collect, the more types of items you'll be. Ooh, okay. There's a total of 12 item scopes in existence apparently. Item scopes, you say? How do I know where said item scopes are though? That sounds fun though. Huh, so there was a huge battle in Hanagar over the fate of the town. Too bad I missed out on it. Myself, I just arrived in town after going up the southeastern road. On my way here, I saw a group of guardsmen gathering together on the side of the road. Something about destroying the rebel army and all. They look like they were pretty serious. I bet it'll be a hell of a squadron when they're done. Okay, I think I'm done now. Now I can move on. Well, in theory, it's a straight shot from here to the capital, but... yeah, from what we've been hearing lately, it sounds like a large force of martial guardsmen is gathering along the road to the southwest. Assembling a large enough force to overwhelm your foes without having to outwit or outmaneuver them is a time-honored military tactic. Blunt weapons can be the hardest ones to parry. But I bet Miss Wordsworth knows the way, don't you, Teach? Of course I do, Levin. It doesn't matter how much military force our enemies assemble. We have no reason to fear. I knew you'd come up with something, Miss Wordsworth. You never let us down. I love it when you get that girlish gleam in your eyes. Don't stop now, Levin. I wish to hear more about how youthful and vibrant I look. There's no need to temper your praise. I won't be embarrassed. Well, that can wait. You said you knew a way to deal with the Martial Guard. How can we make it through an army of that size? Oh, it's quite simple. We won't deal with them at all. Huh? In other words, the plan is not to fight the Martial Guard at all. We'll take a detour. Chevalier Blanc will circle all the way around the Martial Guard forces and emerge behind them. I see. If we launch a raid on their position from behind, we can counter their numerical advantage with the element of surprise. No, we won't engage them at all. At no point will we do battle with the Martial Guard army to the southeast. I kinda hate not fighting. I like murdering my opponents. Maybe we should go through this one more time? I don't think we can understand what you're saying. Ah, I get it. What's the expression? To deceive your foes, you must first deceive your friends? No, it's just that it's a bother to explain. Good grief. Don't tell me you're just gonna leave us guessing. That had been my intention, but since it seems an explanation is required, I suppose I shall have to do my best. The Martial Guard force may seem insurmountable at first glance, but they are in fact committing a strategic error. That error is sending such a large force to confront us. They've undoubtedly boosted their numbers in order to assure victory, but those very numbers make their movements obvious to all, just as we learned of them here. That makes their plans very easy to anticipate, just as we're doing, right? Another problem is that by gathering their forces in a singular area, their ability to defend their positions has been diluted. As long as we don't get over eager and launch straightforward frontal attacks, we alone should be able to take some of their former positions now. Wow, when you say it like that, it almost feels like we could really do it. So as I said earlier, we should continue on to the capital, but by taking a little detour. Earlier we talked about the Rachala Rose, the people had united to resist the Martial Guard. Perhaps we should head that way and help them out. That will put us in a good position to circle around the army and reach the capital. I can't believe how deeply you planned all this. Our enemy is an army. Whether they confront us or not, each passing day brings fatigue to the soldiers and depletes their funds and resources. We can erode their strength without ever confronting them directly. Wow, when you put it like that, I almost feel sorry for them. Almost. This is how small armies battle against larger ones. In other words, we're guerrillas, and as a result, we must resort to using guerrilla tactics. If you study history, you can learn all sorts of fascinating things. Now we're going to give a history lesson to the men and women of the Martial Guard. Hahaha, they're going to die of boredom. Genius. I'd forgotten that the government had branded you a terrorist. Suddenly it's all flooding back. Let's set forth on our detour route immediately. Speed and footwork are the mightiest weapons a smaller force can wield. Alright. Sure, let me save. What act are we in? We're in 111? No, we're in 1-10. Okay. The Rainy Pass. Forced by inclement weather to postpone their crossing of the mountain pass, Chevalier Blanc makes camp in a nearby cave.
That's a good point. Before we hike the ridge, we should...
Your Highness, come quick! Man, that guy is always hanging around the princess.
What's the situation?
I came here to talk to the princess. I don't report to you.
Levin!
I hope you don't mind me asking, Your Highness, but who the hell is that guy? Every time I see you, he's lurking nearby. I can't help worrying about you, Your Highness. We don't even know for sure who he is.
Mind your tone, Levin. Felius is a loyal companion who has protected me for a long time. No, he's even more than that. Felius is... My mother and I lived on the open road of an endless journey for as long as I can remember. Mother never stopped chasing her dream of transforming Filgaia from a war-torn wasteland to a land of abundance. It was 5 years ago that we first met him. I found him badly wounded and collapsed from exhaustion, but still gripping Iskender Bey tightly. I did everything that I could to save him. Looking back on it now, I wasn't doing anything more than playing doctor, but I put my whole heart into it. It was Mother's skillful treatments that gradually restored his health, and eventually he recovered enough to speak. He said that his name was Felius, but that he had no last name. It was almost like he didn't even understand the concept of having a last name. Even when well enough to speak, he was a quiet man, and he wouldn't tell us where he was from or where he was going. Once he was fully healed, Felius joined us on our journey and helped protect Mother and I from the many hazards of the road.
How old was Felius in this image? He's so tall.
Where at first I saw only a quiet man, I eventually came to see a gentle one instead. Since Felius had no last name, Mother gave him the one we both share, Arwen. Melissa Arwen, Clarissa Arwen, and now Felius Arwen. Mother smiled as she said it. We're now a family of 3. Even though Felius was the last to join us, he felt like an older brother to me. For some reason, that disparity really struck a chord with me, and I started laughing so hard I fell over. Felius laughed too. It was the first time I had ever seen him laugh, and I remember it clearly, even now. Though our time as a family of 3 was short, the bonds we shared affected me deeply. Felius is family. But not just him, you and Labyrinthia and everyone else who helps us. I think of everyone who shares the goal of liberating Elysius as family.
I understand. I'm sorry, Your Highness. I don't know what got into me. I guess I just wasn't thinking. I already know how kind and considerate you are.
It's fine, Levin. Don't worry about it. More importantly, what about your report?
Oh, I completely forgot. Well, the thing is... Well, it's just... I was going to report that I had completed my turn on watch. Everything looked normal on the pass, but with the bad visibility, I couldn't see much of the woods on the other side. I'm worried that our enemies might be planning an ambush. Maybe we should send someone to check it out. Of course, I'd be willing to do it, but...
I'm sure you're tired from having completed your watch. I'll scout the woods.
That makes sense. Be careful, Felius.
Felius doesn't know the word careful.
The
Doesn't
rain
have a
is getting
single-
heavier. I wonder if a storm is gathering.
Doesn't have a single careful bone in his body.
What's wrong, Levin? You've seemed antsy ever since Felius went on watch.
No, it's nothing.
Felius should be back soon. I hope nothing happens before the rain lets up, but let's get ourselves ready just in case.
Yeah, I guess you're right, but...
Your Highness, the Martial Guard have been spotted near the pass.
But Levin just got back from patrolling the pass.
Please wait here, Your Highness. There's probably just a few of them. I'll take them on myself.
You're going to get yourself killed, Levin!
I'll show them that Felius isn't the only one who can be a hero.
You had your heroic moment before, and then you had the other moment. You had like 2 heroic moments.
What are you thinking, Levin?
Plus, I think Levin's cooler than Felius. For what it's worth.
Your Highness, it isn't safe here. Please wait in the cave.
But you can't do this by yourself.
You must find a place to hide, Your Highness. The enemy is coming this way.
What? That can't be... Rupert!
Your Highness, you know Rupert too? I can't believe the commander of the Martial Guard would come here personally.
Rupert's the leader of the Martial Guard?
So she knows him. If I can take out Rupert, the princess will see me as a hero. Here it comes!
Levin, no! Stop!
Huh? What do you want, kid?
Yeah, this is no way of failing. Bro, you have magic. Just blast him with a fire or ice or something.
What? Is that all you got, boy? That was quick. At your age, I'd expect a bit more effort.
I'm not a boy. I have a name.
Only real men have names on the battlefield. Now beat it, kid.
Ah!
That's it, huh? Over so soon? Well then, so long, boy. I haven't got time for puppies nipping at my shoes. I got a job to...
Levin!
What's this? The kid's got a little friend. Huh. That weird weapon. Hey, what the hell kind of joke?
The princess.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I used to be stationed at the castle. I would never forget that face. That is, without a doubt, Her Highness Alexia, Princess Royal of the Kingdom of Elysius.
Forgive my tardiness, Your Highness. I know we weren't prepared for battle, but we can't afford to run away now.
More cliffs. Let's take a look at the tactical map we'll be fighting on. What are these crystals? Oh, we can't let Clarissa die. Means that we're fully aware of his goal. Use the princess to bait a little trap for him. We'll need the right formation and the right classes for the job. While the princess is luring Rupert in, the others will engage the rest of the units, cut down their ranks, we'll handle the stronger ones later. Okay. Oh, and I can't use 11 or Felius. With this team, well, I don't have like any physical oomph. I think about it. I might just make Jude a physical class. Sentinel. Access. You can use all your fantastic skills. Yeah, I think our OC is fine. Anti-knockback. I don't need this potion berry. Or not potion berry, I didn't need that lucky card I meant to say. Okay. And then for you... I don't know what item toss is, so we're not going to bother equipping that yet. Alright, cool. I think that's pretty good. We have you, your excavator, elementalist. I want to make sure you guys have the right skills, though. A dandelion shot, nosy. I guess I should give you gun. That would involve, like, switching your skills around. Honestly, we have a gadgeteer already. I'm just gonna give you this. And then Soul Survivor, I think. Or I can give you, Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. And then we can give you this. Not as good aim, but that's fine. Yeah, I mean, we're not using Levins to give you the Elder record. Alright, well, here goes nothing.